To take over his neighbor's sexy wife, the man spied on her every night for 5 years. By day, he stole her underwear to play with. He even installed expensive surveillance cameras in his yard to spy on her. Yet, he never spoke to her in all 5 years, until the day she asked to borrow his shovel. Simon hid his excitement, calmly claiming he needed to teach at school first. He'd lend it after returning. Yet, it's midnight. This made Jessica's husband jealous. They even argued. When noticed the couple renovating their house, Simon gifted them celebratory wine. They drank it happily, and Jessica invited him for dinner that night. Her oblivious husband didn't notice Simon's predatory gaze at her, his eyes full of desire for her. Disaster soon struck. When Jessica returned the shovel, Simon invited her inside. She thought it was hospitality, until he produced a dress bought just for her. Jessica politely declined, saying guests don't accept intimate gifts. He then showed security footage documenting years of stalking. He seemed like a pervert. Jessica tried to leave, but was knocked out by Simon with drugs. She awoke in a soundproofed basement with a strange girl. The girl said they were in Simon's secret room. Then she realized she had been kidnapped. Jessica battered the door, but it's useless as the room was soundproof. The girl said only Simon knew the exit code. Jessica tried calling for help, but it's just for show. Smashed windows, only to find concrete walls behind them. She kept calling for help, but no one heard. She collapsed as Simon returned. He affectionately kissed the girl as if they were a loving couple. Jessica rushed out, finding another locked door. This is the only way out.
Just come back, Jessica. It's gonna be a whole lot easier that way.
She demanded why he kidnapped her. Simon said he wanted a happy trio life, even daring her to stab him. Jessica wanted to kill him now, but she had to restrain herself, became his slave, and served him. When she asked the girl for help, she said she had come here voluntarily, and it's been 5 years. She'd been Simon's obsessed student. Jessica's worldview shattered. She was shocked why she never left. Yet the girl avoided questions, because all conversations were monitored. Meanwhile, Jessica's husband grew suspicious. Finding her missing with no phone, he asked Simon if he'd seen her. Simon lied. She seemed upset, but refused help. Jessica watched helplessly via cameras as Simon smirked at her, trapped the camera. Returning home, the husband found torn couple photos. Recalling recent fights, he assumed she'd run away.